Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're doing a re-review of the DC Universe Classics Reverse Flash because somebody requested it. So I know this one's relatively more modern. I think it's even more new than the Red Flash, but somebody wanted it, so that's why I'm doing it. Plus it's relevant since we've been seeing a lot of the Reverse Flash on the new TV show, which is awesome, by the way. So let's take a look at the figure. He stands, if I can get him to stand straight up and down, about 6.5 inches tall. He's built on the medium build body for the DC... Wow. Almost died just there saying that. He's built on the medium build body from the DC Universe Classics line of figures. It's pretty standard, but more often than not, at least from what I've seen, he's usually drawn a little bit bigger than the Flash, so I would have much preferred he be built on the larger body. That would have been much better. But that doesn't really take anything away from the figure because it's pretty darn good. He comes with his lightning rod of Injustice. Now, I have no idea what this thing is technically. It's a stick with lightning on both ends and a handle in the middle. You guys know I don't read the comics, so I'm not sure what that is. I apologize, but he does come with that. And he's got a really nice paint job. There's nice shading throughout all of the yellow. It really makes the figure stand out. His chest emblem is really well done. It's nice and vibrant. And then here's the only problem, is the things on the wrist, the lightning zigzags, not lined up properly, so that doesn't look great. Apparently they did one application on the top and then one on the bottom, or maybe even three, but they don't line up very well on either side. The belt, it's not as bad, but the belt lining also not so great. If they could have nailed that, this figure would have been aces. The paintwork on the tops of the boots, not perfect, but it's not nearly as noticeable as the wrist things. The little wing tip things are a separate color from the boots, so that looks kind of cool. And then the face paint, really well done. I love those red eyes on this character, and they captured that perfectly on this figure. And then these wing things are a little bit metallic looking, so it's pretty nice. As far as articulation goes, the head can look up and down, so that'll help in a running pose. Side to side, no problem. Standard DCUC shoulders with a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, not quite 90 degrees, but it'll do. He's got a wrist swivel. He's got a gripping hand on this side so he can hold that lightning stick of justice or injustice or the stick of truth, whatever it's called, I don't know. Ab crunch works just fine. Waist swivel is just fine. A little bit loose, but not so much so that it's floppy, so that's good. Standard DCUC style hips. Thigh swivel is just fine. Single jointed knee, a little bit better than 90 degrees. And the ankle works just fine. He's got the thicker boots, which most of the Flash figures have, so that's pretty cool. They have the sole sculpted on them. And then one other thing I want to point out before you guys get to look at the photos of him posed is that all of the yellow is molded in the same color, so he looks really good even though he's just one solid color for the most part. The yellows all match, and then they have that shading throughout, so he looks really good. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.